Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. And greetings to everyone. First, I would like to thank the National Art Gallery for their kind invitation for me to talk on the opportunities in the art business. As introduction, I would like to tell you about my background. My name is Mohd Adib. I'm a professional engineer by training and have got 10 years experience in engineering work, 5 years experience in the business corporate world, and also 25 years experience in the world of business as an entrepreneur. So I hope with that experience and that academic qualification, I could help you to venture into the world of business. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And greetings to everyone. First, I would like to thank the National Art Gallery for giving me the opportunity to give a short talk on the opportunities in the art business. Before that, I just would like to introduce myself to you. My name is Mohd Adib. I graduated with a civil engineering degree from Sheffield University in England in 1976. So behind me, I have got 10 years experience in engineering work in JKR, 5 years experience in the corporate world, and 25 years experience as a business person. So I have been a government officer, I have been a corporate executive, and I'm also have been an entrepreneur. So with that experience, I hope I can contribute to you as the potential artists who want to venture into the world of business, so that I can guide you to do the right thing and to do the things right. Okay. Before I go further, I would like to inform you that my talk today comprises of 3 parts. The first part is the art products. What are the art products that we are going to talk about? Second is about the artist. Who are you? You are the artist. You can be a painter, you can be a photographer, you can be a handicraft, whatever you are involved, as long as you are involved in the artwork. From the definition of artwork, it is an artistic production. So whoever involved is an artist. So here I'm not talking about the artist per se, until that most people talk about artist is just a painter, you know. But to me, as far as the business is concerned, the artist is in general in that context. The third one is the client. In the world of business, you may have the product. You may have the product, you may have the product, and you may be a good artist, but at the same time, you must have your client. Without the customer, there is no business. So you must know who are your customers, who are going to be the buyers of your product, who are going to be the collectors of your product, who are going to be the clients of your product. And these people are comprised of individual as well as corporate bodies. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, art is everywhere, and for your information, the business of art is a $1 billion business. I have been to Sotheby of London, where they do auction art. It involves billions of pounds. This is where I just want to tell you about the world of business. Another of my experience of visiting the art gallery is the Museum du Louvre in Paris, where I went to see Mona Lisa. That is something that is really experience for me. And third is 2 years ago I was in Amsterdam, and I went to the Van Gogh Museum, and then I really was very impressed with what Van Gogh has done during his time. But one thing that many of us do not know, that Van Gogh only do the painting. The one who do the business for him is his brother, because he almost, I think in the history said he's almost become insane. But anyway, that is a short story of my story, that how I discovered art. I'm an engineer by training, but I love arts. So that's why I also involved in photography as a hobby. Next is on my talk is this about the 3 things that I mentioned earlier, is the artistic product or services. When we talk about the artistic product, they come in many forms. One is the physical form. The physical form can be divided into two categories. One is one dimension. For example, you do a banner, you do a graphic design. But the other thing also can be 3D. It's a product. So these are also what we call it, works of art. So it can be 3 dimension, it can be 1 dimension. And now, which is very popular, is the visual art, which is in the social media, the electronic version of the arts. So for your information, that you must study all this. The various type of artwork that are already available in the market, and compare that with your talent as an artist. So knowing the product is very, very important, and also knowing where it should be used are also very important. Another aspect of now is very popular is the e-commerce. E-commerce in Malaysia is about 15 billion ringgit. I repeat, 15 billion ringgit. There are a lot of opportunities for artists to go there and do their work, their artistic work, to help the people who sell their products. They need to, because the people who sell product need artists to do their design, to do their packaging, and to do advertisement for them. This is very, very important, that you must not forget about the e-commerce. E-commerce is still new to Malaysia, but $15 billion is a lot of money. There is a lot of opportunity there for you to explore and identify the business opportunity there. Okay. Next, I want to talk about is about you as an artist. Artists by nature are artistic. The question is this: what talent do you have? Yes, you are an artist. Many people claim they are artists, but the question is that what talent do you have? If you only know how to do the painting, what about other things? Not only painting. Of course, painting, maybe you are doing acrylic painting, oil painting, watercolor painting, but your talent can be applied to other things because you are artistic. This is the thing that I would like the artists to know themselves. You must know your talent. If you know yourself, then you know your strengths and your weaknesses, so that you can use this talent inside you in order to make money, to go into business. So knowing what talent you have is very important. If you do not have that right talent, you must go and upgrade your talent. That's where you got to keep learning. So some of the talent that you may have may also need to be upgraded. Next is this: how to use your talent to produce work of art that people buy. You can produce work of art, hundreds of them, but if nobody want to buy, well, I call it short sendiri. You can have all those that, but who is going to pay your bill? Who is going to pay your cars? Who is going to pay for your house? You need to have money. So you need to sell your product. Oh, I love art. Yes, I love doing this. Yes, but if nobody is buying your product, what can you do? So you should know, you should find out what the people want to buy. I may be wrong, but I would rather put I'm using the Pareto principle here. The management concept is that I would rather do 80% of my artwork for people who want to buy my product, and 20% is just for my own personal thing because I love it. For example, I'm just an amateur photographer. I just go most weekend I go out and take street photograph. Who want to buy street photography? Nobody want to buy street photography. So what do? I do it for me. It's for my own enjoyment as a photographer. I love it, and that's it. But to make money, I got to do wedding photography. I got to do portrait photography. I got to do travel photography. I got to do other things. This is from my experience. Before I come to this session, I have interviewed 2 photographers, which I cannot mention here, and also 2 artists. I just want to know their experience. So I would like to appeal to the artists. Please do more work that you can sell. Because if you can sell more work, you have more money. When you have more money, you can do more things that you want to do. So it complements each other. This is the thing that I do. You know, but I'm not an artist. I'm just an amateur photographer. But my business is I am a consultant in project management, and at the same time also I'm also a business coach. So that's why I'm here to help you, so that you can become, you know, an artist entrepreneur. That means you enjoy doing your work being an artist, but at the same time you can make money. This is the thing that I would like to emphasize to you. No? The other thing is this. As an artist, you have got certain talent, but there are certain talent that are not you. You must know your limitation. Nobody knows everything. But there are certain things that in my work, I do some photography work. So I wanted to take my project is my interest is in bridge. So I only know how to take still photography, but I do not know how to do video. And I do not know how to do area photography, because sometimes a bridge you got to take from the top. So you need 3 people to do the job. So why not combine the 3 talent and do a good job, and you make more money? Instead of you want to do everything. Nobody can do everything. Take it from me. I've been in business for the last 30 years of my life. You need a team of people to get the job done. There's no two ways about it. We are talking about competency here. Competency means you must have the proper knowledge, you must have the right skill to get the job done, and also you must have the right attitude. It's very, very important that you work together with others. Not only when doing your work, but also you need to network with other people. Networking is very, very important. In my coaching business, I always tell, you know, the people who attended my course, there are 3 things that become your currency. The currency means something that you can buy. What is it? The first thing is trust. People must have trust in you that you can do the job. That given the job, you will deliver the job. Second is your track record. What have you done? You can tell me that you have done, you are a very good artist, you are a very good photographer, but show me, where is your portfolio? What have you done? I want to see your work. And third, the last but not least, is your networking. This is what I'm talking about. You cannot run away from network. In business world, you must network with everybody, even with your enemies. I'm not saying about making enemies, but you know, sometimes in business, sometimes you got to network also with your competitors, because you should know so what he's doing, what they are doing. This is very, very important. So you network in order for you also to get ideas, to get clients, you know, and also to expand when you start growing your business. If you are new, you don't need that much, you know, but when you are already established photographer, artist, whatever, you need to grow your business. And to grow, you need network. This is growing. And also, you must keep producing the good work. Okay, that is the second part. Now, the last and the third part is about business opportunities. You may be a good artist. You may produce the good work. But who are your client? If you don't have your client, you don't have your customer, there is no business. There's no business. So, first is to know what product you have. What can you do? What can you produce? And from there, you identify who are they? Who are your client? Very, very important, who are your client? Okay? When you identify who are your client, you must find out what do they buy. What do they buy? It's very, very important that you know what they want to buy. It's very important, because if you don't know what they want to buy, then you do not know what to produce for them. So it's very, very important. Once you know your client, who are they, what do they want to buy, and also where are they? Where are they? Where to look for your client? It's very, very important that you know your client. Where are they? It's very, very important, so that you can reach to them. Okay? So the other thing is this, when talking about business opportunity, is you must selling the right product to the right client. Simple, I just use an example. No? If you want to sell Myvi to a rich man, he is not interested to buy. You got to sell to him Mercedes or BMW or Bentleys. So you must know what product to sell to your client. It's very, very important. You must choose the right product for the right client. Otherwise, they are not going to buy from you. It's very, very important. You must know. Okay. So, as an artist entrepreneur, as I mentioned earlier, that you should concentrate on what to produce. To concentrate 80% of your time to meet your client need, not just to meet your own personal interest, but you should also concentrate on your personal interest. At the same time, because there are certain things you can never know in the arts world, in business, you have to produce something, because it may not be marketable now what you are doing, but it may be marketable later. So this is the thing that I would like to emphasize to you. Okay? Just now we discussed about client, the opportunities are with the clients. So when we identify our client, we have got to do marketing. What is marketing? In simple terms, marketing is about telling people what you have. What you have to sell, what can you do, and what can they benefit from your talents. Okay, so I will pick up 3 things here for you to focus on. The first thing is market segmentation. We have the market, but we must segment the market according to our capability to serve that market. So we must identify a niche market. If we are small, we must go small. Meaning, for example, if you are a graphic artist, you just focus on the graphic artists. Who are the people who want this service? And approach them, work together with them as a contractor or as a subcontractor. But the most important thing is you identify your market segment. So in my terminology, I like to use the word, be the big fish in small pond. Because that is where you can make more money. Okay, next is the market differentiation. When we talk about market always differ. So, for example, most of the people are doing art business, in the traditional market. So why not you explore the e-market, the e-commerce? There are so many people now selling product online. As I mentioned earlier just now, in Malaysia alone, there is I think the amount of money invoiced about more than 15 billion ringgit. My friend who is working in Post Laju told me that Post Laju just cannot handle it because there is so much demand for it. So it's very important that we must do market differentiation for our services. So as I mentioned just now, why not explore the e-commerce? Most people on the e-commerce, they are using some visual to sell their product or their services. So you are an artist, you may be a photographer or graphic designer or what, you can use your talent to provide the service to the people who want to sell their product. And this is what we call it B2B business, business to business. Okay. Next topic I would like to highlight in terms of marketing is about specialization. What do you specialize? Because everybody is, you can be an artist. So what? I'm an engineer by training. Oh, I am an engineer. There are thousands of engineers there. But if I were to tell them I'm a civil engineer, then it's zero in. Oh, I'm a civil engineer. What do I do? Oh, I'm a water engineer, for example. So I specialize. At that level, you start zero in. And then suddenly, what you specialize in water engineering? Oh, I do what we call it, water treatment plant design. Then you position yourself from the general to the specialist, and that is where your value comes in. As an artist, as a photographer, as a sculptor, or what. So this is very, very important. You must understand marketing. But the subject of marketing is very big. I cannot discuss further in this particular talk. Okay. The last part of my talk is about the way forward. After you have listened to my talk, what are you going to do about it? Sit there, thank you very much, and off you go. Nothing happened. I bet you. If you don't make decision, you don't take action, nothing happened. Okay. What I'm going to talk to you now is about how to create successful business for your art. Okay, what are the steps to do? So this is the normal step that I would recommend for the new artists who wanted to go into business, and also it's a good guide for those who are already in business. Okay, the first thing you got to do is to create great artwork. First, you must focus. You are an artist first. So you must focus on your artwork. Create as many artwork as you can. If you are a photographer, create as many as portfolio. Photos of everything that you can. As many as you can. And make it visible to others. Okay? Create as many. Second, get to know your target market. Who you are selling? Who you are selling to? If you are a photographer, you are a wedding photographer, for example. You don't go to the gallery to sell your product. No? So you must work together with the wedding planner. Because the wedding planner knows who are going to get married. So this is very, very important. So you must get to know your target market. Knowing them. Not just, oh, I know you. No, that's not good enough. I know my neighbor. Yes, I say hi in the morning. When I get back, I say hi. That's not knowing. You must know his name. You must know his hobbies. You must know what he likes. You must know what he eats. And that is, I talk about knowing. The same thing, you know your target market. Third is getting to know your marketplace. And this is the thing that I would like to emphasize. Marketplace. You can have the best durian or the best nasi lemak. But where do you sell your durian and nasi lemak? Because it's very difficult for people to come to your house. You must have a place. That's why we got market. We call it marketplace, where people sell their product. So you must know how to use the marketplace. For example, the exhibition, expo, galleries. And to me nowadays, you don't have to pay so much. You just create a website. By creating a website, you can do yourself. Or you can ask your friend to do it and put your portfolio there. Everybody will know. And tell them, hey, this is my website. Go to the FB, Facebook. I have my own Facebook. I got my page for my project management. I got my group. So when I want to sell my product, I just go to my group. Because they know what I'm talking about. They know me already. And some of them become my fans. Sometimes just doing it because of me. And this is very, very important for you to get to know your marketplace. Fourth is develop a simple business plan. I'm artist. I'm photographer. Should I have a business plan? Yes, sir. Whatever you do, you need a plan. Because by having a plan, you can monitor your work, your achievement according to what you plan. Otherwise, you just do what you like. You do not know what is your objective. So when you come to business plan, there is another cost. Maybe another time, somebody will talk about doing a business. So you need a business plan. Get somebody to do it. Or you can Google the internet and look for the business plan using the business model canvas. Okay? And then when you have a business plan, don't just say, oh, I got a business plan. You do this year, and then you forget about it until 3 years' time. And that is not a business plan. That is only, I think, your wish list. A business plan must be reviewed every month to me. Because what you plan to do or what you actually doing are totally different. Mark my word. I've been in business for the last 30 years. I can tell you I change my plan almost every month. Because the environment change, the client change, the taste change, everything change. You have to change accordingly. This is about reviewing your business plan. Sixth, I want to inform you that you should create your fan. You see, nowadays you got Facebook. I got my Facebook. I've got a page, on street photography. I got a page on wetland because my interest in wetland. So I invite people to come and like my page. Thereby, I share things with them. And by sharing, they get the benefit from it. And sometimes they like it, and then they become my fans. And by having fans, by creating this one, you're creating opportunities for you to sell your product. Because they see what you are doing. They know what you are doing. And they share their interest with you. No? Once you got your friends, number 7, in my list here, it is, make it easy for them to contact you. Put your email address, put your telephone number for them to contact you. So, but some people say, why should I put my phone number? This is my personal phone number. No problem. Go and get a prepaid number which you only use for your WhatsApp. That's what I did on my phone. Anybody can contact me using my other number because my phone has got 2 SIM cards. One is for personal use, and the other one for my customers to contact me only on WhatsApp. When I get the information from WhatsApp, I will call them to follow up. This is creating business communication. It's very important you communicate with your potential client and the client can get to you. It's very, very important. Otherwise, how you are going to sell your product? This is the thing that I would like to emphasize to you, that you need to create the fans and make it easy for them to contact you. And then what is next? Number 8 is wait. Wait, and it will come. But you must keep connected to your client. This is a part of the business whereby sometimes you have got to wait for things to happen. Things don't happen within one day, not 1 week. Sometimes the client, in my case, the client called me later, about 6 months later. Hey, I saw you put advertisement on this. Can you do this for me or not? 6 months later, I also forgot already what I have done. So you keep your connection to your client through your Facebook, through your Instagram. Now Instagram is very famous, people to use, especially for photography work, But some people told me, don't use Instagram for photography, It's no good, for your photography. But I said, it's only for communication. It's not for photography. So Instagram is to communicate what you have, If you want, you can do something like me. I go on other things lah, and on other platform like Smart, and also I'm using EYEM, and I even sold a photo of mine at the Getty image. That is something that I'm proud of lah. It's okay. Okay. Anyway, the most important thing here that when you get your fan become your customer, you must take care of them, because when you take care of your customers, they will take care of your business. They buy things from you. And you are a photographer, you are an artist, you are, even though you are nasi lemak seller also, no problem, because people like you. They will call you. They don't care so much about the price is secondary. They want you. I want you to take photography of my son's wedding, for example. I'm not going to ask anything, just we negotiate the price only. And this is the sort of thing that you should create, as an artist, photographer, artist, or any other form of artistic work you are involved lah. So okay, that's it, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, for now. So I wish you all the best for your endeavor into the world of business by using your artistic talent. So until then, thank you very much and goodbye.